Hi, and welcome to Magic Scanner website, a fundamental stock selector for KLSE and SGX financial market. You're about to learn the secrets to raking in double to triple digit return per annum in trading or investing, no matter how much time you've had to prepare. It doesn't matter if you've never had any past experience or education, this Magic Scanner will tell you everything you need to know without spending too much brain power. This is unlike any tool you'll find out there. It's the edge that most analysts and fund managers want or have. Go ahead and get yours now.
Here we go. A very good morning to all of you from the Friday Chart Clinic, dated 3rd of May 2013. A very good morning in here. It's about 11:30. Today is going to be short and it's going to be interesting this evening. As you can see from a chart, finally the sell-off that we were waiting for, right? Getronics, yes, I will look at Getronics for you. Linda, let me just get out. So we have a sell-off. So tonight it's going to be interesting to look at what's going to happen on Monday. A little bit more update. I know a lot of you have a lot of questions, so that's why we are doing our next Saturday we would have a Traders Club meeting or Investor Club meeting at our office at May 11. As you can see from the agenda, we have there. We will do the post-general election market outlook and sector update 9:30 to 12:30. Remember to come for that one if those of you are around town. I've been getting a lot of responses, more than 40 people now already, which is coming. The room can only sit about 50 plus, so if you are interested, please send me an email and don't come in and last minute announcement. This is what we really had difficulty in managing it, because a lot of people tend to take Bill and myself for granted. They don't come, or they don't they say and then they don't come, or they announce not coming, and we prepare the food for all them. So I appreciate on your side a little bit of we'll be grateful to just let us know, so help us in our planning if you are coming on the May 11th. We don't make any money out from it. It's more of a service, and we only charge 15 ringgit just for the lunch. Okay, so with that, I'll pass you to Bill. A little bit of update on the market situation, right, Bill? Here you go.
Okay, good morning, everybody. And I do wish all of you well. And just a few things to report on. The first thing is that we've been receiving balance sheets and annual reports from some of the companies we've been investing in. And the three that just came in, one was from Amway. And it shows a very super solid balance sheet, increased profits, increased revenues, and increasing dividends over the last 5 years. And they look like they're going to be doing well in the upcoming year. The other one I received was from ECS, and this is also a very, very solid balance sheet, increase of profits, increase of revenues, increase in dividends. And since we have bought ECS for us and all our clients, it has returned us an average of about 12 to 15%. And then I saw one little flyer that they enclosed. This was quite interesting about ECS. They have a feedback form, request for information. How can investor relations better communicate with you? Well, that's fine and good. But then what is really interesting, they had an envelope that you mail it back to the company. But guess what? You have to pay the postage. Now that tells me they're very prudent. They don't just put something in there that they pay the postage, which is a waste of money. So that means that's good for us as shareholders. They watch the pennies. So and then that way they return the profits in the form of dividends. So that's quite interesting. And the other thing I liked about ECS was it explained the entire business model. I've always wondered why, among IT distributors, why does ECF have such high profit margins compared to some of the others? The average in the industry is only about 2%. Well, they're making over 7%. So it shows they're doing something right. And the little flyer that they put in shows what they're doing. They have branches all over Malaysia: Kuching, Kota Kinabalu, JB, Kuantan, and in Penang. And so that means they have offices and distributors and warehouses so they can quickly get the products to the customer. And they have a network of agents, over 150 agents in different places with offices to distribute their products. So all in all, then I looked on the back, and some of the products that they distribute is very interesting. Microsoft, LG, Lenovo, Intel, HP, Fujitsu, Dell, Jesus, all of the great ones, Apple. So you're in good hands with this company, and I think this will continue to perform well. And Martin and I have already bought this for ourselves and for our clients, so I think it should continue to do well. The other pleasant surprise was that we picked up telecom last week for all our clients, and it immediately went in the money by a small amount. However, the really great news is they just declared a very interesting 12 cents dividend. So this adds to our dividends that we're collecting, and all the shares we invest in do pay dividends. So having said that, I'd say the election is coming up Sunday, so vote wisely. I won't tell you how to vote. That's a personal decision. But think carefully who you're voting for and how it might impact your investments and your finances in the years ahead. And thank you very much. Bye.
Thanks a lot, Bill. That was Bill Vermine here with a short update of the market. Now we're just gonna get everybody in here to go to my website if you can on Traders Talk. We'll be doing a polling. Okay, appreciate that if you can do this for me now. Can you log on to my website, Traders Truth Review, at the bottom right hand side? There's about 30 or 40 of you guys now in here. Let me just get that the website in here. There were some issues early on with the malware and with Google. Since then, the web hosting has cleaned it up, so by now you should not see any malware messages on your Google Chrome. So that has been cleaned up. But what I want you to do now is to go to right to the bottom here to do the thank you. Alright, thanks a lot. Right at the bottom here to do the let me just try to get there. The polling, which is the general election polling. Here you are at the bottom right hand side. How will KLSE stock market fare after the general election? I'd like to see your result in here. Either it's going to be up 5% or up between 2 to 5, less than 2%, or down. Please, can you do that for the next 2 minutes? I want to see this, and really after this, look at the result on this. Can you all, everybody vote? Okay, I want to see what's your result. I done my voting already. Okay. Okay, can you all do that for me, please? Is that a yes? Just type yes if you can do that for me. Go to my website and take a vote. Your opinion matters. Okay, can you vote that? And I want to see how is everyone coming up with the results in here. Okay, please vote if KLSE stock market fare after general election 13 at my website. Okay, thank you. Have you all done all that? How many have not done? Okay, appreciate that. Okay, can we see the results? Have you all done it, please? Can I show of hands how many of you have done it? Please vote on your method's opinion. How well will the KLSE stock market fare after general election 13? Is it up 5%? Yes, thank you, David. Thanks a lot. Is it going to be down? Because this is going to be interesting. Yeah, this is more like a science project. Thanks a lot, Linda. Thanks for voting. Thanks, Eric, for voting. Okay, a small vote would help us a lot in really understanding the market dynamics between the players. You guys are the players. You guys are what we call the retail players. Thanks a lot, Michael. Okay, and we can actually look at the result after that. A few more, please. Those of you who voted, we have about 30 over people in here. So appreciate if you can vote on this matter opinion. And this is something that I would talk about next Saturday on May 11 when we meet up on our Traders Club meeting. Okay, have you all done all that, please? Okay, let's look at the result. This will be interesting. Okay, we got a lot of people think it's going to be up by 5%, and almost the same time between down -5 and -10%. Okay, that we got. Then we have someone who said we will be down more than 10%. 3 votes in there, somewhere between a -2 and a -5, still down, right? So from the looks of it, there are more people who is fairly pessimistic about the whole event of the general election. But definitely time will tell when we meet next week at May 11, and we will see how the market will fare that. All right, so if you have not voted on this, your opinion matters, how will KLSE stock fare after general election, please do so. There is more than 30 people in there. I'm sure you're able to do that. Okay, all right, please do that for me. Okay, Lawrence, please click on my website and vote on it. Okay, up less than 2% or up less than 3%. I appreciate that. Okay. Alright, can you all do that, please? There's about 30 old people. I only have 16 people voted. I know some of you would not vote or will not do anything if I no matter what I say or tell you to do. I hope that's not the case. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, my mic is almost at my mouth. Okay, please do so if you can, and immediately after this we will do the stock analysis. Is that okay? We will do the stock analysis. Alright, okay, thanks a lot. Hey, can you hear me? Okay, I vote for you after I find my login pin. No, you don't need a login pin to vote for this, Priscilla. You just click on it on the vote, you'll be fine. You don't need to have a login to vote this. Alright, good. Okay, we're going to go to the stocks now. If you have any stocks you want me to look at, definitely this is the time. The first one I have today, if I can get it up and running, is Supermax. Oh, Supermax has been hit. Partly, I think you all heard about the news. He went out and declared that he is supporting the opposition, and as such, the stocks was sell down from here. Having said that, it did break out on a nice part in here. We have a lot selling. Now it's still, you have a double bottom in here. Bottom line, if we break 196, this means it's going to go down. It is struggling to hold above the 200 moving average, and going forward to next week, seeing with the general election, we will see this possibly dipping below. Okay, that's how I see Supermax. So stop loss at 146. Next one we have is in the list is the Anju. Okay, let's look at Anju, which is, I believe it's a metal player, right? Oh, Anju, not so good. We have a nice breaking of the ice at 120. Very similar. I'll show you another chart. It's called Star Paper. Star, I see. Star also same thing. Ultra high volume coming in here, breaking of the ice at 250. So for Anju, have a same story also as this. So what price did you buy Anju for? Whoever asked me this, what price did you buy Anju for? Care to share with me what price you bought Anju for? Whoever told me to look at these shares, because I'd like to explain to you. Okay, even if you do come to our course, I think the person who bought Anju, really get caught in the motion of things. Did you buy Anju? I'll appreciate a feedback. What prices? Else it's hard for me to comment further. Okay, good, fine. Okay, 130. Yes, KS. Yep. That's what I suspect it. Okay, a lot of time, if you buy a 18-day line change in here, there is a chance the market may not go higher. But definitely when you have here ultra high volume here and the breaking of the spine at 125, 120, you should be exiting, because like it or not, this market is still trading below the 200 moving average. That's why it's important. You got an upthrust supported build, but you notice that this has a lot of tests. It did try to go higher, but only to shake out and going further. So the way I see this is a bit more, look at that, it's been a nice downtrend in here. It really moved. KS, did you attend our course? Have you attended our course when you bought it at 130? Oh no, okay, that explains why you bought it at 130. Now if you attended our course, at least you know the market structure, you know this is still in a downtrend. So sometimes it's good to get the financial education to really know what's happening in there, and that's part of the goal. You can get a bit here and there, a bit of that, but eventually it all still boils down to the trader, in this case yourself, to really manage the risk in here. I don't know how low this thing can go, but if the election were to break down another 5%, be prepared to really dig deeper in it, and also check your magic scanner whether this pays dividend or not. At least that will tell you no, my magic scanner is not in there, so check it again, see that. Okay, let me just try the magic scanner here if I can get hold of it. Okay, I have to lock in, but doesn't matter. You just check the magic scanner, you would have that definitely in the system there, and hope to prevent it. It's really sad to see you guys losing money and not selecting the right cut loss. Yes, there's this thing called cut loss. KS, and how long have you been trading in the market, or how long have you been following our? Have you attended any of our courses before, or bought any of our books? Have you come and talk to us before? I just really want to help you guys out, those who are really suffering and losing money, those kind of things. It's really sad to see why people have to lose money, buying the wrong kind of shares. Okay, right. KS, okay. I don't think you're a premium member too. Okay. KS, no reply. Any reply, KS? Okay, KLSC will go up. Thanks. Alright. Okay, so no reply from KS. We just move on. Okay, I appreciate a reply. Okay, fine. KS is replying? Not yet. As a member. Okay. You get whatever you do, KS. My point is that get some books, get some education. There's a lot of free seminars out there. There are some reminders willing to coach you and train you for the rest of your life if you open up account with them. I did see one also in OSK in there. Get some help. That's the whole point. If you're going to do this, don't do this alone. It's sad to see it. I'm happy you just going to get the right kind of help, at least to put you on the right track. I hope you understand what I'm saying, KS. Yeah? Okay, let's go on to the next one. K Sing, okay? K Sing. Alright, no problem. Thank you. Yep. Okay, Kek Sing. Next one we are looking at will be Kek Sing. Wow, this one is interesting. Shoot up distribution in here. This was a nice distribution bar, if you can see it. You got a nice upthrust in here, but the breaking of the spine happened at $5 in here. Now you have a 2-bar reversal in here, but it is still pretty much in a downtrend, meaning I do see market will retest back 440 at least. Still, so you gotta hang on to this, right? What do you think, Bill, looking at this chart, Bill? I'll let Bill comment this too. Bill?
What company is this? What do they do? Okay, I'd say that it's okay. We have very low volume on this distribution for one thing. There's a 2-bar reversal at the end of the chart. Somebody was buying there, and I would say it doesn't seem to have much potential. I wouldn't. I look for something else. And plus the other fact, if this is a construction company, they're very cyclical. And as I would say, I would never invest in anything like this. But from a technical point of view, you've got a very strong resistance, just 30 cents up. Very strong. It looks like it's like a wall of resistance there. I call that the brick. The brick means it's hard to get through the brick. It's going to knock you on the head if you try to get through it. And I do see some support about 40 cents lower. And in that sense, it's in a range. I don't see much potential one way or the other. I look for something else. Look for something in an uptrend or something that's moving. But this one is not the place to put your money.
Thanks a lot, Bill. Now that's a very concise way of analyzing the market, and it actually works. So this is, what we do. We look at the market for what it is, and to have that knowledge, you have to invest a bit of time to really be in. There's one guy I always meet downstairs, who is a trader in Jupiter. As a matter of fact, he's been here for 7 years. He's been sitting on the same chair trading in and out for 7 years. So I told him, have you really made money in the market? Well, he must have made money, if not, he won't be sitting there for 7 years. So I'm seeing a lot of people are really, trying to, get into this business, but they don't take a professional approach into it. They try to save a bit here and save a bit there. They try to learn a bit here and learn a bit there. End up they're nor here nor there, right? I mean, if you're going to be spending 7 years of your life, and at the end of it, what you get for, you're just struggling. And I see a lot of this thing happening. So do the right thing, whether you do it through us or you do it with anybody else. Get the necessary education and learn how to read the market, because else, if not, a market will be happy to take the money away from you, because money will always flow from the uninformed or misinformed to the well-informed, which is a smart money. Okay, bear that in mind. Okay, next one we will look at in the stock list that I have is G-Tronics. Okay, this is from Linda. Okay, G-Tronics, like it or not, higher prices were rejected about 190, 185. You can see this 195 here, classic case, reverse it in there. The smart money in here doesn't seem to be interested now, judging from the low volume here. It is still moving on a sideways market. You switch this to a weekly chart. It is still in a nice uptrend. So this is really more for those core trading, playing on the recovery. I believe Getronics is the SMT supplier or PCB board, somewhere along the semicon manufacturing, E&E they call it. You got 2-bar reversal, you got another 2-bar reversal, very important. You can see we got the lifting of the lows in here. The low is 178. So no matter what, we cannot have the market breaking below the 178. That's your first indication that the sign of weakness is coming. So watch out for the 178, 175 should be your midterm stop loss. But if it does break in, we don't want to have the breaking of the ice like we saw for Anju. Okay, because however this trend is still nice. Now compared to Getronics to Anju is on a downtrend. Getronics is on the uptrend. So that one makes a difference too. Alright, so that's all the stocks that I have. I'll take one more stock if you want me to look at. Okay, else that's it for this week. I'll see you guys, those premium members, this evening. I've got a great update for you guys to look at. Alright, SP Satir, David Ting. Okay, SP Satir, not so good like SP Satir. It's a government kind of counter now. Okay, SP Satir, 2-bar reversal, really. Now remember, SP Satir is an institutional play, so no matter hook or by crook, they have to get it up above the 200-day moving average, as you can see in here. Again, this is a play on Iskandar in here. Very important. If you see the whole, if you do see Barisan losing this round coming on Saturday, you will see SP Steel will probably take a hit going into the Iskandar in here. So just be careful that. Keep that in mind too. Okay, currently just nice hovering above the 200 moving. Very important. This is an institutional stock. It is held by a lot of the EPF guys in here. So they will have to make sure it stays above the 200 moving average. If it doesn't, this means it's going to be in a moving sideways for some time. Alright, so that's all I have for this week, Friday Chart Clinic for 3rd of May. I'll see you guys next week. Alright then.